Let us now talk about a few common false starts in DPT program. Things that people believe are going to resolve their compliance, but they need to be very careful about it. Welcome to my YouTube channel where you regularly see new content on DPDP and privacy, and today we are going to talk about some common false starts when it comes to DPDP programs. So let's look at the first thing. Policy first. Is it a false start? You can argue that policy is important, and why not policy first? Purpose of privacy policy is to tell your team how you are handling things so that they can assign, or rather you can assign, roles and responsibilities to respective people from within the team should understand your commitment to the outside world. So is privacy policy the first thing? Ideally not. First you decide yourself as to what is the way you are going to handle the personal information. That would be dependent on many factors. Then you actually at least lay down how is that going to happen. Then only you can create a policy and put it off your organization. It is not that you think that this is what I want to do and I make a policy around it. Okay, hold it with yourself. Those points are going to come in the policy. That is what the purpose of policy is, but that does not make you compliant. You need to work all around. Policy describes your intention, not the operational reality. So if operational reality is not there, just the policy does not work. Tools first. Well, this is something that I'm uh, literally against, even if it's any other thing also, not only just privacy. You first look at how you are going to handle things. Privacy, especially, is not something that you can just buy a software and it is over. Forget about privacy, buy a billing software. There's a different way the way you issue invoices versus the way it comes in the software. So if you're sure how you issue invoices, then you can customize the software. That's true in privacy also. Be sure this is what you want to achieve and how you want to achieve it. Then put it in a tool that can be understood, that can help scale up eventually. Legal only approach, well, privacy is not a legal matter. Privacy definitely is a compliance matter, but privacy is something that everyone handles. So it's everyone's matter. You have to get IT, operations, HR, marketing, right? Personal data is more with HR and then with marketing. It's not just a legal issue. DPDP is operational and legal alone cannot implement this operational compliance. Try to do everything. It's a massive checklist, and if you think you want to do everything together quickly so that it happens quickly, no. Do it one by one. Do have a vision of how a particular activity you're doing is going to give you the overall benefits. But don't think that starting 10 all events together would actually help you. Prioritize and then handle them. If you think there are 10 tasks, prioritize. Do each and monitor the progress and pat your back for the success so that you can move ahead with it. Overload always will lead to paralysis. No ownership. Yeah, that's true with many people. No ownership issued. Everyone handles personal data. So privacy is everyone's job. But there has to be a point or a place where these everyone's are reporting into. Maybe not directly, but there's someone who's monitoring what they are doing. Right? And monitoring and laying out the procedures and policies of how they are going to do it. And that's where the things would become easier and mature easily. Everyone responsible otherwise is equal to no one taking the responsibility. Why false starts are expensive? They're expensive because they can lead into a lot of rework. You made the policy, you spend time, money, effort, consultancies on making the policy, but when you apply or when you actually work in ground with the real processes, you find there are differences. You might have to rework the policies as well, right? Budgets can get wasted. Tools can be useless or unproductive for a reasonable time. That could impact your credibility and your team's overall fatigue. Most programs fail quietly, not publicly. The correct way to begin is to look at what data you have. Create a visibility matrix of the personal information you have. Do risk based prioritization of your activities. Clear the ownership. Sequence things well, and everything else will fall in place and happen properly. That's one of the recommendations, that instead of getting into the trap of starting fast and some important things, prioritize things, do step by step, and achieve proper compliance. I hope you like the content of the video. Please press the bell and the like icon, subscribe to my YouTube channel, share your feedback in the comment section.